3, 2. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to This Week in Sports. As per usual in recent episodes, we got my co-host. I think it's a newfound co-host.
Newfound? Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm honored. Oh, wow.
I mean, you can't make it sometimes, but that's okay too.
Yeah.
And I've been rocking a solo for a minute, so it's good to have you around. That's Joel Bruneau. That's my cousin. He's an OG. We've known each other for a long time. Obviously, our whole lives. Man, like so long that
I'm sorry.
Man, we used to freaking play with like wrestling action figures. Of course, I don't have my phone on silent as we start, eh? And my boy calling me back when oh no, I wanna go with Strickland.
Strickland propane. Right on.
Yes, exactly. But anyways, This Week in Sports. We talk about sports. We talk about life. We talk about everything. Mostly sports, because that's kind of what my life revolves around now. Doing the announcing gig and everything. This week, we're going to be talking about the Jays, having to pull it together. It's coming down to the stretch in the MLB.
Oh, yeah. 29 games left.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's coming down to it. We're going to be talking everything surrounding the Jays, obviously. I mean, we're going to be talking, my goodness, our Edmonton Eskimos, our Edmonton Elks. Oh, my God. And, of course, This Week in Sports history. But to start, let's do the Jays. And, I mean, they've been doing all right, but just all right. And you can't just do all right.
No.
Now is the time.
No. Everyone has to show up.
Everyone has to show up. But it sucks because Bichette's out on a 10-day IL with a right quad a sprain. Mm-hmm. And previously in the season, he had a right quad or a right knee injury.
Oh, shit.
I don't know, something's been fucking up with his leg, and trust me, I know my legs aren't the best anymore, like they ever were. I never had wheels. And then also Matt Chapman with
that's a loss. That's a big loss too.
Right middle finger sprain or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his right middle fingers. He was giving, he was doing a stone cold too much.
Yeah, to the umpire. Plus shitty call.
Yeah. I don't know if I seen podcasts where like you throw a right middle finger up and they have to blur it. I don't know if you can do that on YouTube now. I don't know. I've seen it once.
Can we stand by?
You can?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, just kidding.
All right.
But yeah, so those are two big losses right now because we're gonna be gone without them for over a week.
Damn.
Oh, everyone plays hurt at this time of year, though. When it comes down to this time of year,
182 games, like every day.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has some sort of injury creeping around. Everyone's sore.
Yeah, you're not. They always say don't. It's okay to play hurt. Don't play injured.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So and you can't like risk Bichette getting further injured. So I understand them putting him on the IL.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, it's 10 days. That's a third of the rest of our season.
It's literally.
At least.
Literally. Yeah.
For him and Matt Chapman. That's our left side of the infield.
Yeah.
So, they called up some rookies, and hopefully they can fill in properly. But our last 10 games, we've been 5-5, and we're 72, 73, and 61 as of this point of the recording of this episode.
Okay.
So it comes down to it. A big addition is record-breaking Davis Schneider.
Babe.
Bam, 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 bam. The guy's played 14 games with us, and he is breaking a bunch of rookie records.
Insane.
Yeah. No, he's batting .426. He's got 6 home runs.
24 years old?
Yeah. And he's got 6 dingers and 47 at bats.
28th round draft pick?
Oh, just
like, who's this guy, man?
I had no idea.
Oh, the new babe?
I had no idea. Dude, 14 RBIs, a stolen base, a ridiculous 1.420 OPS. Oh, my God.
His first at-bat, Fenway Park, over the Green Monster.
And he hasn't looked back since.
Not missed one step, dude.
You got to think, like, in our last 10, we're 5-5, so if he wasn't putting up the numbers that he's doing, it could be a different story.
Absolutely. That's kind of a saving grace right now, to be completely honest.
Just a kid from no one even heard of.
No.
But I guess in AAA he was doing pretty well too. That's why he got up real quick.
Got the green light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God, David Schneider, what a G. Where's the studio audience at?
It's a stash too.
Oh,
it's a look. I love how everyone's rocking them now too. They got the fake stashes. Like
yeah. Well, speaking of stash, mine getting a little long here. I was gonna trim it up before we started this, but had to get it done.
Yeah. Well, playoff beard if you're going to the playoffs, man.
We're not even in a playoff spot right now.
I know.
We're like,
I'm just being
hopeful. We're like 2.5 games back of the final wild card.
Yeah.
And Tampa's 8-2 in their last 10.
Oof.
So I mean, we gotta. That's what I mean. We all know we gotta freaking just get her going, right?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Keep going.
This is like the sweatiest hat I've ever owned in my life, man. Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't pick up on camera, but I played like ball all year in this,
and never once washed it.
Well, how do you wash a hat?
That's fair enough, I guess. Yeah, no doubt.
How do you?
I don't know. Yeah, steam it.
Well,
a hat steamer.
The hat steamer, is that a thing?
I'm just.
No, well, here's the thing, but like you don't want to like fuck up the integrity of it.
Yeah. The shape.
Yeah.
Watch. It won't fit the same.
Yeah, watch. Like you freaking throw some sort of soap on it and just like completely destroys the 2 World Series champions right there.
Yeah.
The logo. I don't know. I kind of like it stained.
Yeah, you know what's weird is like I noticed like back in the day, like I don't know if it's like a newer thing. Maybe they don't let them do it now, but like there'd be some guys where their hats look fucking gnarly, man. There'd be pine tar on the logo, it'd be all sweaty and like now everything's clean.
Well, now some guys still let the sweat go, but the pine tar is what they're checking when the pictures come off on the hands,
that makes sense. Yeah.
So that's why you don't see really the pine tar on the hat anymore because pitchers would like do that,
grab it and then go like this, grab it and then
yeah. So that's why they check the hands when you come off.
Yeah, that makes
sense. I mean the game has changed in so many subtle ways.
No kidding.
Not even the same thing, man. But so like we got to get on our horse. But last episode, you guys gifted me with here we go. He's gonna throw a freaking fastball. You guys gifted me with a fastball. Jose. An amazing picture. We're gonna have it in future episodes when the studio is finally completed. It's under construction at the current moment. We got a whole compound, and it's a multi-million-dollar stadium for a studio.
It's unreal.
Yeah, we're gonna have like 50,000 people watching our podcast
daily,
live,
weekly. Sorry.
Yes, daily. It's fucking crazy, bro. Anyways, so yeah, you guys really gifted me that thing. You guys gifted me that thing last episode, and I really appreciate it. Yeah. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. Where'd you guys get? Where'd you get that from?
It was Christie's brothers. It was in a garage for like years. Like I think he bought it like right after the bat flip and just sat there.
Yeah, it's a picture of Jose Batista's bat flip. It's all framed.
Yeah,
it's mint.
It's all the crowd's all black and white in the back. He's just blue.
Yeah. So sick. It's so sick.
I think we should get like a little crane and just like lift it up slowly in the studio. Like the banner.
I mean, we already have cranes over there, so it's possible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're working on it. They're
this is the working studio right now.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so Jose Batista. I mean, going to the hall, not the Blue Jays Hall of Fame, basically.
Yeah.
They signed him for 1 day to retire as a Blue Jay officially.
Yeah.
And he's one of the Ring of Excellence, I believe they called it in Toronto. And shout out to Jose Batista, people. Come on, the 50,000 people in the crowd. Oh my goodness, what a G!
Yeah,
I'll never forget. That's something. That's one of the like where you were moments in baseball and in Blue Jays lore.
Yeah.
One of the biggest moments, like outside of JoJo Carter's home run to win the World Series.
Yeah,
that was the biggest home run since then.
No kidding.
In Blue Jays history, and there hasn't been one as big
since.
Well, Edwin's the following year.
Edwin's was gnarly. We saw that live. We were like, we were losing it.
Well, I mean, we've seen it we didn't. We
Well,
weren't
not
at the
live,
game,
but like, yeah.
but that actually punched my ticket to Toronto.
Yeah.
Watching that, it was awesome. And but yeah, Jose Batista, ring of excellence in Rogers Center. I was saying though, bro, I really want to go to if we make the playoffs, I really want to go to a
I would
playoff
love
game
to
this
too.
year.
Mitch even said too. We were chilling the other night, and he was like, we were watching the Blue Jays in 30, and I was showing him like David Schneider and all this shit. And he's like, "Who the hell is this guy?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Dude, if we go that far, he's like, let's go, man. Like, let's go to Toronto, like for real." So
The flights are cheap though. That's the thing.
That's the only thing is
the
like,
flights. Yeah, it's bogus how much it is to fly within your own country.
$75 to go to Victoria right now from here.
Well, yeah, West Coast is nothing.
Yeah, West Coast.
But you go east, and
pesos,
oh
man.
my God,
Yeah.
Like the tickets to the game would be cheaper than the flight.
Yeah, dude.
And the accommodations would be cheaper.
$32 for like a ticket. Yeah.
Not for a playoff game,
No,
but
pop
still,
out. Yeah,
it's just ridiculous how much it is to fly within Canada. And I still want to go, and I'll see if I can make it happen.
Mhm.
But so Jose Batista, what a G.
That celebration was sick. They had all the greats there too. They had
Yeah.
Smokey. They had freaking.
It was a great celebration.
Yeah. They had Eddie.
And more current news in this week in sports is from one Blue Jay great to another. In my opinion, one of my favorite players. I had his jersey, Josh Donaldson.
That's right.
Who was playing for the New York Yankees.
Got let go.
He got let go because he had like 100 at bats and he was like batting like near 100. But he had some nagging injuries.
Yeah.
But he's the 2015 MVP. Josh Donaldson, man. I love Josh Donaldson.
Oh, he was a stud, man.
Dude, I loved him.
Yeah,
he was like
so
my
good.
favorite player.
Yeah.
He was so good.
So good at third, too.
Yeah, he's a
Great
good defender.
third baseman. Yeah, absolutely.
So the Yankees released him, and he dropped a statement. Donaldson did, and I mean it might be it for him. Hopefully
Kind of
it's
sort of
not.
sounds like it, maybe. Which
Maybe
is
he'll get like a.
unfortunate, But
It's
signing
too.
a team that's like going for a push.
Well, yeah. Well, the
maybe.
Yankees are like, where the fuck are they,
Yeah,
man?
the worst they've ever been since '95.
Yeah.
Like, holy man.
I don't. I mean that's good for us,
Of course, yeah.
but the fact that the Rays and the Orioles are just still giving her, it's like holy shit.
No kidding.
Not getting any
Not
ground.
slowing down. Yeah.
And we just have to start picking it up. But that the point is, Donaldson was an amazing dude, great player. He I heard an interview last live interview of his that I heard
Mhm.
was when he was congratulating Jose Batista on his induction.
Yep.
And I think maybe if it is like he'll probably get like maybe like a PTO next season or
Mhm.
something.
Mhm.
But it's too late in the year now for anyone to sign him.
To sign him, yeah. There's no
Like,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it might be it for Josh Donaldson, and if it is, everyone give Josh Donaldson some love. Yes. Oh, I love that dude, man. That guy was I had his jersey.
Yeah.
I had his jersey.
He's an OG.
Until I got my Bichette jersey, and then my sister actually stole it. I gave it to my sister.
Really?
The Donaldson jersey, yeah.
Oh, right on.
And she's been a guest on this podcast as well,
Mhm.
rocking that jersey, and,
Yeah.
and it's a fly jersey.
Yeah,
Man. It's a
yeah.
nice one.
The old baby blue.
But I got a little fat, so I couldn't fit it anymore.
Yeah.
I bought it right when we were going into the playoffs in 2015.
Yeah.
And it was just I think I got it like a size too small, and I've since gained like 700 pounds, as you can tell.
Hey, easy, bro.
Yeah, by the angle. Other MLB news, though, the Angels. What the fuck is going on in Anaheim? Sorry, the Los Angeles
gone?
Angels of Anaheim. Yeah, they put 5 players on waivers on the same day. They've all got snatched up.
Yeah.
But they're, I don't know. They got the best two of the top 5 best players in the MLB. They have on their team.
Trout and
Ohtani.
Yeah.
But they're 12.5 back. They're 64-70.
Hey,
And Ohtani, he's not pitching for the rest of the year.
no.
He got fucked up.
Yeah.
And
That's sad.
Ooh,
Sad to see him like on the second baseman.
yeah, I know.
He's
He's got like
grabbing
crazy.
his arm. He's like,
But I understand why they would, allow him to bat and not pitch because I mean, doing both obviously is incredible.
Detrimental to the.
Well, yeah, but
your arm. You're wearing and tearing
exactly.
it twice up as much, right? Yeah.
And his batting numbers are just like through the roof, man. He's got like 44 dingers, almost 100 RBIs, batting over 300. So I mean, they could still utilize him in that role, but I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't think they're making it.
I don't know. If you're making moves like that too, I don't think there's any more.
I read an article about it too, though, about Ohtani. His injury may make it more easy for the like a lot easier for the Angels to re-sign him because his contract's coming up.
Okay. Yeah.
And I mean, if you have an injury, your price unfortunately goes down.
Always.
And it's unfortunate that he got injured because I mean, what a phenom.
Seriously.
Once in a millennium, holy. once in a century type of player.
No kidding.
I mean, we all know the last guy to do that was Babe Ruth.
Yep.
And it just sucks that he's not being able to pitch. And who knows if he'll ever be able to pitch again? Maybe in a relief role, but that's different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're not a starter. You're not an ace. You're not
And the thing about that is,
and I think it'll be his second Tommy John. I think, if I'm correct, it might be a second Tommy John surgery too. So even then, now that's even more like, unlikely to.
And there's no one else in the league to compare it to.
Mm-hmm.
No one else has done this.
No kidding.
So you don't know like what would
the detriment for it. It's the first player in how many years to ever like be doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
So there's no like really like homework or like, you know what I mean?
Medical. Yeah. So I don't know. It sucks for the game, or it sucks for the bigs, because it honestly might affect him going back to back on MVPs.
Yeah. No kidding. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It totally could.
Damn.
Well, go Jays, go. We got to give her.
All day.
We got to fucking give her.
Yeah.
Let's get her going, man.
Bassett also, shutout.
He
was on.
What a stud. Yeah, we were watching that game, yeah.
Yeah, he was really on it, man, for sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, we need all cylinders firing at this point, because if we don't have it, then it's fucking, come on now.
October baseball, let's go.
Oh, I would love it. But I have a feeling it'll come down to like the last
like 5 games a week or so. Yeah, it's gonna be tight.
I think so. I think so. So I mean, like let's go Jays.
Yeah.
On some quite surprising news, very surprising actually. I still can't believe it's happened. Our Edmonton Eskimos here. Our Edmonton Eskimos.
The streak is over.
The Edmonton
Elks. Can you believe it?
I can't. It may be another 3 years till we win another one at home.
Yep. Nope.
But they beat the Red Blacks at home.
At home.
For the first time. First home win in 23 appearances ever since they changed their name.
Since 2019.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get on board now with the name, They got their first win. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, the studio audience was applauding everything else.
Yeah.
But one win in 23 games. Crickets. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. Yeah. I didn't want to hear an applause. No. Fuck that. You people shut up.
You people. What are you cheering about?
Yeah. Fuck that. So I think we're like 2 in like 55 or some shit. I mean, I think we've only won, including that win, off the top of my head, we've won 4 games since we changed our name.
Wow.
Yeah. In 3 years.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, you changed it up to light halfway
That's
through?
Terrible.
Oh, it drifted. Oh, my God. I know.
Yeah.
But the lighting guy, he fucked off for a minute.
Yeah. He's firing.
Yeah.
It's over for him.
No, get your stuff.
No.
Get the fuck out.
Beat it, dude.
For the light.
Yeah, that was for the light. Yeah.
That was my cousin Adam Jacko that we just fired. Yeah, so the Elks, I mean, we're not even, I don't know how close we are to ever fucking getting back to the glory days that we were in.
Yeah.
Maybe never. But, I mean, the Edmonton Oilers are starting soon.
Yeah, they're back in a week, 6 days.
They're all reporting early.
Yeah, because the
Yes.
captain made the call. He's like, boys,
Let's go.
the fuck out here. Let's get
Yeah,
this
because
shit
they
started
normally,
rolling."
like, NHL teams normally report in, like, September or something, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I mean, like, mid-September.
They play golf
Right,
for
right before the what I was about to call it spring training exhibition games and all that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're showing up like a week and a half, 2 weeks early to get a head start on it. The whole team.
Everybody.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh.
Plus, we got like 4 new cats, and we got Sam Gagne and Brandon Sutter on PTOs.
On PTOs.
So that's 6. That's 6 new players that we have to essentially
yeah.
get into the mix.
But yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Those are depth players, which is what we needed. We just needed a few little twinks here and there.
Yep.
And tweaks.
Tweaks. I can always use
Hey.
twinks. I mean, it is Pride Month. Last day of Pride Month, you know.
But that's what we did. Like we have the core. I mean, we talk about this every time, right?
Mm.
We have the core. We're all steam ahead. Fuck you. We're all steam ahead, full steam ahead. Whatever the fucking saying is, we're going for it. This is it.
Full dream ahead.
Yes.
Not a dream anymore, man. This is reality this year. Literally.
Yes.
It's do or die. Ken Holland's last year. Y'all are right pieces in the puzzle. You know? Hopefully, Jack Campbell, please stand on your head like you did in that playoff game. You just play like that for the whole season. That'd be cool. Right on. Thanks, bud.
You hear that, Jack?
Like you watch this.
Of course he does, man. He's
dude's
my number one fan.
Biggest fan, man. Yeah, he actually helped support the new studio. He actually did make a big.
Oh, he's a main investor.
Big donation. Yeah. He took some of his that $5 million or whatever the fuck he got.
So yeah, that's coming up. Before we wrap it up here, though, we'll do this week in sports history. As always, I usually do stories about it. Yes. So. Of course, the production value is through the roof on this, and I have this prepared, ready to go, which means I do not. It comes as a freaking memory on my shit. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so 5 years ago, got 2 different stories actually. 5 years ago, August 31st, 2018. First time I ever went to Yankee Stadium.
Really?
Yeah. So we went to New York, basically for my birthday.
Yeah.
It was like a birthday trip, and holy shit, what a spectacle it is!
No kidding.
Not only New York, but you go to Yankee Stadium, you take the subway, you get off the subway.
It's a whole experience.
It's a whole experience, and you walk
in.
in. And you're just like, holy shit. Because it's the new Yankee Stadium, so everything's just like fucking state of the art and everything.
Yeah.
Not that it's like brand new now, but
yeah.
What a game.
Yeah.
They were facing the Detroit Tigers. I went with my cousin Earl, and it was one of the crazy things that we did in New York. I mean, the first night we were in New York, we fucking went to see Drake.
Oh shit.
At Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Not that we're like huge Drake fans or anything. I mean, I like a lot of his songs, but it was the only thing that was playing at MSG during the time that we were going to be there, and it was the first night we got there.
Oh,
so we went to the iconic Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
The
MSG.
first night, like we land at LaGuardia. Our Airbnb is in Jersey, so we take a cab all the way to Jersey, and then we had to get ready relatively quickly to go downtown. Like, I mean, it's all downtown, but I mean,
it's all nice and
go
close.
to Manhattan,
Yeah.
go back to Manhattan to Madison Square Garden. Like, we were totally out of our element. We were like, holy.
This is
fuck,
the big
my
fucking
God.
apple, man. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, it was nuts. And then a few days later, seeing Yankee Stadium, it was just unbelievable. I bought a Alex Rodriguez jersey,
Oh shit.
an authentic one.
Yeah.
Across, like, it was the most authentic shit ever, because they have this store that sells like every jersey imaginable from the Yankees,
Mhm.
across the street from Yankee Stadium, and go in there. And A-Rod was like I mean, people can talk shit about A-Rod, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
give
fair
him an
enough.
asterisk because
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was on, you know,
Yeah.
roids, but everyone was on roids and whatnot. But
Yeah.
I bought an A-Rod jersey, went to the game, and I was just like, holy shit, blown away.
No kidding.
I got a lot of memories from this week in my life because, I mean, it is my. No one knows. Okay, I hate
do it.
tooting my own
Your
horn. It's my birthday
birthday
coming up,
coming up.
motherfuckers. Okay.
September 4th. Let's go. Third. Can you edit that? Can you? My buddy Curtis' birthday's on the 4th. Sorry, that's why.
Yeah. And another real quick story about this was 4 years ago. I went to Vancouver
Mhm.
for birthday trip, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm freaking walking around downtown as I do when I go to Vancouver.
Mhm.
And how did it go? So Canada Place in Vancouver, right on the shore there.
Right.
I'm just walking around and I'm like, I gotta go take a leak real quick.
Yeah.
Right. So I go in there, and I've never been in there before.
Right.
And I go in there and go use the washroom, and then I'm just by myself, which I do a lot of times when I travel.
Mhm.
And you can do a lot of shit if you know what you're doing when you're by yourself and you travel.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay, so the main level is like kind of like a mall, like a shopping center,
Mhm.
and then up top there's a hotel. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go explore, check some shit out.
See
So
what's
I
up,
go up,
yeah.
I go up to like the top of the shopping center, and just looking around and doing my thing. I look over, I see the lobby for the hotel, which is like separate from the shopping center. I
Mhm.
see it over there. I'm like, oh, let me go check it out. And then there's like another set of elevators.
Yeah.
And I get this bright idea. I'm like, yo, let me see if I can get up top.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Sure enough, I get in the elevator. It's not locked. I hit the top floor.
Yeah.
I go all the way up. It opens
All the
up.
way up.
All the way up. And it opens up. And I get out and I look to the right. And there's this like gorgeous lounge on the penthouse
Yeah.
floor. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go that way just yet. Let me.
Yeah. You can do a little surveillance here. a little
Yeah,
recon
exactly. So I
mission,
go
yeah.
I go into the stairwell, and I'm I'm rolling a joint in the stairwell because I wanted to see if I can. Honestly, to be honest with you, I wanted to see if I could get on the roof.
Yeah. Fair enough. You're like, dude, this is where I'm gonna go. I'm going on the
Yeah.
fucking roof. Yeah.
So I'm in the door's locked in the stairwell to the roof. So I'm just sitting up the top rolling a joint, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go try it. I'm gonna just go walk in that. So I go back down. I walk right into that lounge.
Yeah.
There's nobody standing there. There's no server at the front.
Like nothing.
Nothing. And then I walk back. I'm like, that's too easy. I look around and I walk out. I made it look like I was looking for somebody, right?
Yeah.
Right, right? Like, you know.
Yeah.
And then I walk out and I'm about to go take the elevator down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? If it was that easy to go in there, let me go back in there.
Yeah.
Sure. I go back in there.
Yeah.
And there's an open bar.
No fucking. There's a bartender with an open.
No.
Just shit sitting there.
Yes.
Oh, dude, so you just must have like.
No. I did it proper. Okay,
you did it classy. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what class. I mean, I snuck into this place.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah.
But I just go right to the bar. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like basically like this table with like a bunch of bottles of
Everything.
alcohol.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around. I take my freaking I have a water bottle on me, right?
Yeah.
This like clear Corona water bottle. It
Smart.
really, yeah.
Yeah.
That I had my booze in already. That's actually the same water bottle I brought into Safeco Field.
Yeah.
That I got kicked out for yelling water. But anyways, that's everyone knows that story.
Yeah. Remember that one?
So okay, so I grab it. I grab my water bottle,
Mhm.
and I open my water bottle, and I start pouring it in.
No one's around. No one's doing nothing. Yeah. No one's paying attention. No, look at fuck.
These guys are all rich people. They don't care
they don't
about
give a
me.
shit,
I play
yeah.
it cool, right?
Yeah.
Fill it up.
Yeah.
And while I'm filling it up, this older lady comes up to me, and she's just starts talking to me, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't even care though.
No, fuck no. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And
They're all booze hounds. They're all rich
Yeah.
and shit or whatever.
yeah, so she's just we get to conversating,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Are you here by yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm meeting my folks are here, or whatever, right?"
Yeah.
And she's like, she invites me to her table with her husband,
No
and it's
way.
like the most magnificent view of the harbor
No
in
kidding.
Vancouver.
Yeah. Wow.
And I end up sitting there with them conversating
Yeah.
for like 20 minutes.
No way.
Yeah, way, bro.
Sick.
And then they ended up dipping. They left.
Yeah.
Amazing people. I wish I remember their names. Really, really good couple. And
Yeah. Shout out if you watch.
Of
Yeah,
course
yeah,
they are. Are you
yeah.
and so they left. But I'm like, oh, I'll just chill. I'll just chill. I'm like, I'm already up here.
Yeah.
Let's see how far I can push this, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there for about like 5 minutes. Or about 5 minutes after they leave. There's my dog Dene.
Say hi, Denny.
Yeah. You
Shout out,
bark all the
Dene.
time. Now you're not going to bark, eh?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there for like 5 minutes, and finally, one of the ushers or whatever they call him, one of the workers there, but
Yeah.
he looked more than a worker. He had like the suit on and everything.
Oh yeah.
Comes up to me. He's like, "Do you have a room here?" And I try to play it off like kind of briefly.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here with them, waiting for the blah blah blah." And he's like, "Oh yeah, what room?" I'm like, "You know what? I'll just leave." And I just took off and left
Yeah. Right on.
with
yeah.
my booze
With
and
my
I ran.
booze and I ran out. Yeah. Fucking right, man.
But yeah, that was this week in sports. But before we completely wrap her up,
Mhm.
you see it in the back there. We all know it happened. Our boy Bob Barker, 1 minute of silence for our boy. We all grew up loving him.
Yep.
That was my favorite show.
Absolutely.
I went to The Price is Right, not when he was hosting, but it's one of my favorite shows. And I always I knew the guy was 99. I always checked up on him like every year or two to see, if is he still alive? He's
Yeah.
still alive. He's still alive. And what a run he had, dying at
Okay.
99. He was all part of our lunchtime specials.
Specials
When you'd go home for lunch or you
Mhm.
skip school,
Yeah.
right? You'd throw in The Prices Right.
Yeah.
Best host
Yeah.
in game show history.
Loved by all.
Loved by everyone. Super charismatic. What a G.
Yeah.
And we'll end by saying, we love you, Bob, and we'll miss you.
Right on, Bobby.
Thank you for all the memories.